Hi everyone, this is Munaiki Channeler, Munaiki Medium. Thank you so much for tuning back in with me, and thank you for following, for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, and for commenting, leaving your kind comments down below. I'm doing a video for the general public. I just felt like doing another one of this because there are certain messages that need to be given to anyone who is ready to hear it. So this is guided channeled messages, and this is just for you, so you can choose from any one of the piles, and I'll do my best to interpret the message that wants to find you, that was meant to find you at this moment in your life. So let's go. We're going to start from pile number 1. So hi, pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning back with me. This is Munaiki Medium. Welcome if you are new to my channel. So we're gonna see what message is coming for you at this moment that you're meant to hear. Wow, this feels like readiness. There are so many things that can be seen here. Like it's kind of like you were in a situation in which you felt like you couldn't really disguise your pain and your sorrow anymore, and it felt like you were drowning, and it's now time for you to like drop everything, to like release all kinds of thoughts and negative thoughts or mindset that you had, that you feel that you had to be surrounded by just because it was part of the process. But I feel this is time for you for an awakening in which you now know that there is no need for pain. This is really, I love it because this really feels like maybe you were living in a place, maybe in a city or in a country in which you felt that you couldn't move on, like you couldn't go anywhere, like you were stuck, literally stuck. And now it's the time in which you realize that were so many other places in which you could actually shine, and people will be more receptive, and it's actually your place. And it's not necessarily where you were born. It can be even a place in which there is like a different language, and it could be across the world, but still it resonates with you, and it's calling you, and you've been procrastinating or postponing this travel, this trip, because you were afraid of so many things, but it's now like calling you truly, and it's just your guts and your whole being is telling you to go there, right? Wow, this is where you will thrive. This could be related to someone that is actually helping you, is guiding you through this process. Could be your higher being, could be like a mother, like could be a mother figure, or someone who really cares for you. But there's someone who will be leaving you some kind of like signals and trace for you to follow, and you feel so good to do it. This could even be someone that you really truly admire, that you feel that you are so connected with, and you feel like you need to kind of pursue the way, the same way this person was leading their life. And it feels like you're ready to be on your own, not depend on anyone or anything or government, whatever the government was providing for you, or a family member. No, you don't need that, because you were actually living so, your life was so little, it was so small, that you thought that that's all you deserve. But actually this is all about finding your true worth, your true worthiness. It's like talking to spirit, like spirit's finally getting through to you. Their messages is actually getting through to your whole entire being, and you are finally knowing what you are exactly meant to do, what you came in this life to do. And it's definitely all about career path. It's definitely following the next best step for you, and it's divinely guided. And it's maybe happening at the moment, most unexpected moment, but it was supposed to be, it was meant to be at this moment. And it's really coming up with a lot of fulfillment, and a lot of ideas, and a lot of work, and a lot of things that you will manage to do that you in the past never thought to ever come across with. And it's going to be lots of fun as what I'm seeing right here. I feel that you're going to encounter so many surprises, and people in so many positions, interesting people that you will want to work with, and they will feel like they are your best friends. They feel that you are like highly connected, and you are finally thriving. All right. Wow, you felt before, you didn't have a you couldn't grasp what you were really like in your ideal version. You could just dream of it. You have some glimpses of the person you wanted to become, but you couldn't really see who you, or what your potential could possibly be, because you were so surrounded by the negative, most negative kind of energy, that you couldn't realize that there were so many things. This could be also related to like watching some kind of show, maybe the news, something very negative, like very negative mindset that couldn't allow you to see farther from what you were living at the moment, and you thought that you were trapped and that was going to be your life. And this is not it. This is finally you realizing that all these changes were just there, but you could cut them. Like there was no one really there. Whoever or whatever felt like the beast that was controlling you, it was really nothing. And you can actually be the one who turn this around and make it a more idealistic way of living. All right. For some of you, this will be relating to like public speaking. It will be related to being teachers, guiding, maybe being having your own being company, having your own business, growing with other people, receiving a lot of knowledge, and you're finally finding a master, because other people or the other thing that you were following really was not giving you any, was feeding you lies. And you were like not moving because you didn't feel like moving. You just felt like, okay, I'm okay right here, everything is fine. You didn't see what was next, what was the next chapter. But this is really more fulfilling, and it feels like you are doing things out of your love, out of your inner guidance. It feels easy, it feels natural, it feels like you're in truest form, and it feels like very innocent, like kind of energy. So you'll be surrounded by like new, like young people, or people that are filled with dreams and desires that they will want to follow. For some of you, this could be like opening up a market, something, maybe food related, organic food, new ideas. But it's definitely just, you don't even need to prepare or like do so much preparations for all of this. It just starts to unfold naturally. For some of you, it has everything to do with showing yourself, expressing yourself, being out in the media, like having your own channel, or like saying anything that you want to say. Maybe there are so many thoughts that you thought were natural, but at some point you started to ask yourself, like, is this really what I want my life to be like? What is like the best thing that I can be, that I can do? And you are actually thinking so many things, and asking and making so many questions about life itself, that at some point you'll be like, I think this is the time to just be inquisitive and ask myself and answer and get the answers and show it to everyone else, for everyone else to see. And it's definitely related to movement. This may be like a change in appearance. This can be like a change, everything, changing your hometown, going to another country, speaking differently, expressing yourself differently, maybe learning another language, maybe learning a new skill, maybe feeling like you are more prepared, preparing yourself for everything that you feel that is coming into your life, and doing it gracefully, and then feeling like in the moment. Maybe this is all about losing weight as well, or at least feeling like you are lighter, enlightening yourself, feeling like a more enlightening path. So you will feel more lighting up, and you will feel like more is like a nomad, like you are constantly moving and not just staying in one place because it feels comfortable, or because it feels like that's the only thing you can accomplish in life. All right, so at the beginning, this might feel a little bit uncomfortable, because it'll feel like you're finally realizing that you were surrounded by not the most positive kind of energy, but you were start to ask so many questions about, why am I doing this? Why am I still here? Why am I supposed to be here? I don't want to stay. This is not where I'm comfortable. So something that you will be guided to do, it will feel just natural. Maybe you will find the right kind of master, the right kind of person that will show you the way in some um, um unannounced. Maybe you are seeing someone in particular, someone on TV, a person that you admire, and you're like, why is this person thriving like that? Why am I not achieving any of that? Why am I still here? What this other person who actually could be me is doing, having all this dreams? Well, because you just stopped dreaming. In the first place, you just relegated yourself from the magic and full surprises that the world can provide you. You just stay. You kind of like for a long time you just accepted your reality. And so this is the way in which you just are, you need to just release and feel careless and go about your life in trust and take that leap, make that jump, and you can do it and you just do it out of love for yourself, for your life, for the person that you want to become. So this feels really like a great awakening for you. Okay, you're freeing yourself, your soul. You're feeling more like a warrior, like a conqueror. Not in the way that you fight, but in the way that you take the opportunities. Yes, you grab any opportunity that comes across to you, and you just let yourself be truly and fully, and you don't dismiss any opportunity. And so this will feel very freeing for you. We're going to check with the Oracle a year from now. Okay, this feels like it would be a process in which in the next this is not necessarily happening in a year, but I feel that in a year from now so many things will have changed. Your partner, your company, your business, you will be a whole different kind of person. And I feel that in a few next months you will make that jump. 2 to 3 months. You're just now in the beginning stages. You're preparing yourself. Your soul is accommodating to your new persona. So in the meantime, you will be like, oh my God, should I do it? Should I not do it? You will be asking yourself so many questions, but you will eventually make that decisions. And this is the message for you, like in the way that, yes, you need to do it. You need to make that jump. This is the message that you needed to hear. It's time for you to take that opportunity and make the best of it. Okay, if you need any kind of like assistance, well, ask for anyone who you can trust with a very positive energy for them to help you. All right, so this is the message for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for tuning with me, and this is Moonlight Medium. You know, you can book a private reading with me. Just find me on Moonlight Medium on Instagram, and I can film a reading for you and upload it to a private link on YouTube. So thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video. You can check all of the other piles, of course, and we're going to go there. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in with me with Moonlight Medium. This is a message that was meant to find you, and that will hopefully give you the guidance that you needed at this moment in time. Okay, this is a timeless reading, of course, so let's see what they are meant to tell you. Oh, nice. I love it, because this feels that you're being gifted with a very immense opportunity for you to find in which it will take you to the next stage, the next level. This really feels like someone who is visiting you, that is coming from another country or another city, who is looking at you. You have a talent that you are using, something really good, a good skill that you have reinforced yourself in this life, and this person is providing you with more resources for you to work with, and maybe hiring you to work with them, to work for them. This could be like a lucky strike, because you were actually just doing your thing. Maybe you were working, like you work with, like in a market, and someone is buying your product, but this person is like highly knowledgeable, is a very influential person, and they are very interested in working with what you are uh, creating. This really feels like you are being recommended to someone. This is a message from above telling you that you are actually on your way, you are on your path, or being recognized, or feeling that recognition. And that this is not only happening through a person, but this is like an event that is happening in which you are hired for something bigger. You are being found with new, more answers for what you were asking for. So it just also feels like an old friend, an old friend that you've met when you were little, and they actually, you kind of like fell apart, to different places, and this person has succeeded, and they are finding you at your home or maybe your hometown, and they're like, hey, how are you? I'm doing so well. Let me tell you, I want to help you with this, or I want to help you grow, or I have these new ideas. I want to work with you, or I want to be surrounded by you because I like the way you feel, the way you think, the way you create, the way you move around. I admire you because I might have all of this, success, material success, but what I want is what you can provide, which is that simplicity of life, or the way you think. So I really think we can both do so many things together. So it's like the soul and spirit working together. Wow, I love it because yes, it's like maybe you grew apart. This was a person that you met when you were maybe little, and then at some point in life maybe you had a fight, maybe you just started to think differently. This person was all about growing and economically, and you were like, no, I'm more about enjoying life in every stage. And it's like at some point you were just very different. You couldn't understand what the other was thinking, and you were thinking about this person. You were wondering where could have this person gone, and this person was always thinking of you. Okay, so this is, I'm also seeing it in a way in that there was a dream of you that you thought it was way too big. It was something that you thought when you were little, and you kind of like give it away. You just started just thinking small or more simple, and at some point this is like your dream coming back to you, and it's like taking over you, and you're like, what? I never thought I could ever think of this dream again, but it's coming back to me, and it feels like now I can provide myself, like it's possible now. It's possible, and it's kind of like a prize, a recognition, an award that the universe is giving to you for like working so always being so constant, being always working on yourself, somehow focusing on something that you care about, even though it wasn't the biggest of things. The universe is like, yeah, well, you may have forgotten about this thing. I am not, so I am awarding you with this. This could be something related to maybe money, so you can grow in your business. Maybe you can move to a bigger house. Maybe you can go someplace else. Maybe you can do that trip. And I don't know, mate, but it's like feels like something is enhancing in your life. It's also related to the fact that maybe you are a person who likes to be on their own, who doesn't like to be surrounded by that many people, and you might find someone who is the right person for you to work with, and you find yourself being such a great partners for work or for life. This could also be someone, a new lover, actually. It doesn't have to turn into like something serious, but it could start as a friendship, and maybe for some of you it will turn into like a love a romantic relationship. And and the thing is that it's bringing so many surprises to you, so many new people, maybe even kids, but like people that you didn't even think that you will be related to, or like relating yourself to. Like I think this is gonna grow exponentially, um gradually, and at some point you will be surrounded by new people and it will be more fun. Everything will make more sense, and together this will make like a great partnership. For many ways, this could be in many ways, but whatever you thought you were working with, it's gonna grow, and you never thought so, but the universe is sending you, providing you with the best kind of help in many ways, via resources or people, you know. Let's check other tarot deck. Wow. Like I said, you, in the back of your mind, there was a thought in which you always knew that this could happen, but at some point you just kind of like given up on it. You kind of like sent it away, and you were like, yes, well, whatever. Not everyone is meant to live up to their dreams, and it's not true, because look at that. Look at that, and this is the universe providing for you. And you're like, what? At the beginning, it will feel like a rumor, like something is coming towards you. Someone that is very like abundant is coming towards you, and they're like, no, I'm not believing it until I'm seeing it, but it's happening, you know. And you might have been receiving some signs about this in dreams, maybe like some perceptions. This could also be related to a gift that is like an intuitive gift. Maybe you are able to see things, you are able to hear things, you are able to communicate through music, through like animals. You are like literally evolving a new gift, okay, and developing a new gift. This is growing, and you're like, what? And this is how you're manifesting more things for you to come. At the beginning, it'll feel like a little scary and a little like, what is going on with me? But this is like the universe providing you in so many ways with the best kind of things. Your just eyes are opening wider. Your ears are hearing like many things that never heard before. And this is, I feel like all the creatures of the universe being next to you, kind of like being like supporting system, but like bodyguards. So hold your socks up. I don't know how you say it. This is gonna knock your socks up, but this is gonna be so surprising for you. Also, this could be related to music. For some reason, I feel that some people might be interested in working with music, or like producing music, or like writing music, but maybe poems, and maybe there's a prize for the poem, or like a singing contest, and it's like it's coming unannounced, and it's helping you, and it's showing up at the best moment in life. And yes, what I'm also seeing is that you had so many wounds that you actually kind of like push them down in order for them to like, you didn't want to feel so many things, so many disappointments that you actually experience in your life, and you try to like make them like stuff them down, so like you never felt them or have to even deal with them. But it's like time to the revert from the pain, from the hearts of the past. It's time for you to actually realize that you can overcome them and be you are now mature enough to actually let it all just not be painful anymore. Okay, it's just something that happened to you in order for you to like go to the next level in your life. And this might be surrounded by like literally tears that you will have to release, emotional tears, all kinds of emotions at the same time. So many of them, they are going to happen, and you're going to feel like so many all the stages of, wow, I can believe it, this is finally something that I had in my heart that I kind of pushed down, and I'm now releasing, and I am now feeling like I can come through. And I didn't know this could ever happen. Okay? Like I said, this might be related to someone in the past that you've lost, that the person went away and this person is coming back into your life. For some of you, what I'm feeling and what I'm literally, this is a message for some of you. Some of you may have experienced the passing of a very important person in your life. And this person is coming back into your life in another way. It could be a pet, it could be a child. It could be like a being that is constantly in the window, always near you, but it's never left you. So there's no need for you to feel emotional or sad about it, because this being has never left you, and it's going to be more obvious. It will be more obvious soon enough that this energy is going to show up into your life, and you're going to feel a lot better. Okay, that you have always been loved and guided and provided with so much companionship, and you've been guarded and safe and protected. So it's time for you to heal all these wounds and continue with your life and feel fruitful and happy and thrive. All right? When it be yes, these are the oracle cards. Women, like I said, this could be a partner, but this is definitely love. It could be not only a romantic love, but it could be someone that will be very helpful to you. This could be happier times, you know. You thought that you were like doing the best you could, but no, there's something better. And for some of you, it's related to like flowers, literal flowers, and it feels like someone is gifting you flowers when they reached you. That would be the best gift, their favorite gift to give you. And money, and somehow you've been working yourself. Your belief have been you've been working on your beliefs, and you haven't been noticing. You've been feeling more positive because you were like very focused on what you were doing. That all of that has helped all of this come together. And like I said, a lot more people are gonna be part of your team, and you're gonna work with more people, and it's gonna be lots of fun. Okay, so this was all thanks to what you've been doing. You are always on your path. You were always working on yourself. So this is all thanks to that. So this is like an award the universe is providing to you. So it's so good, and I'm really very sure that many of you have been receiving some signs about it in your dreams, or like intuitive, like callings, like, you know, animals, so many things appearing in your life so magically. So this is the confirmation for that. Thank you so much, you guys. You know, you can book a private reading with me. Just find me on Munaiki Medium on Instagram to program you a day. Actually, I filmed the video you're reading, and it's gonna be uploaded to a private link on YouTube. So thank you so much. You can check the other piles, of course, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Munaiki Chandler, Munaiki Media. Thank you so much for tuning back in with me. This is a video for the general public. This is all about the messages that the universe wants to provide you, your guidance system, your angels, your higher self wants to convey to you, and this is the moment for you to receive it. This is a timeless video. You can check the other piles as well, but this is exactly what was meant to find you at this moment in time. Right? Let's see what's going on, what's up. Let's see. Right. Well, this is definitely a creative person. To me, this is someone who has always followed what others have told them to do. And in that way, your life has been repeatedly kind of being pushed back, because you thought that in order for you to live a life, you had to follow certain rules that were programmed onto your mind. That's possibly because you are very innocent, and you are quite loving, actually, beyond of what you can believe. And you just always trusted the authoritative figures that they will always doing the best for you, and you were just following the guidelines that they were giving you. This is also related to the fact that you always thought that you were not enough, regardless of what you were doing, and you were like of constantly working on. You felt that never it will never be enough, and that's why it kind of cemented you in a way that you felt kind of depressed sometimes and alone, and you don't want to relate to anyone because you always felt like people will just reprimand you and make you feel like you are so little. um yeah, it's like many times in life you always wanted to, you were trying out so many things and they were always like cutting you, like from the start they were like, no, no, not enough, and you felt like was repetitive, so at some point you felt like not doing anything at all. This is a way for you to tell you that the experience that you were having is just for you to realize that there's no one that you need to work for, that you are not meant to work with like for a company or a person or anyone, because they will always tell you what to do and you will always kind of listen to them because you kind of look up to people who kind of like have a strong voice, and you feel like they are the ones who are supposed to be in charge and to tell you because they are like kind of guarding you, or they make you believe that they are guarding you, like they are protecting you, when in fact they are just only protecting what they have. And so that's why you feel so little, because at the end of the day, the only thing you could ever do is just protect what you have. Well, it's now to not protect anything, but just release and all of the things that you have in mind, because this is a really, you are so full of creativity. You are so full of ideas. You have a inventor kind of mind. You have like I know this feels like someone who can like an scientist who will yes, is so imaginative, like you can do provide things beyond what others will tell you to do, because if you could keep working or following this person's rules, you will never do what it's actually in your mind, and there's so much there. Like I said, this is the mother. I feel that this is actually you being very connected to the earth, nature. This is why you were always good nature person, so you always thought that you have to be a certain way in order for you to feel like you are a good person. You were taught to believe that you were supposed to be this way or that way in order for you to be accepted or approved by someone. And this is why you got accustomed to be just receive so little. This is the confirmation for you to know that you are not to be serve anyone in any way. That you are not supposed to have an authoritative figure or idol anywhere. That actually the best thing you can do is be connected to earth in many ways, and the way that you eat, maybe even meditate. You can turn this into using meditation for you to have more clarity and guidance. This also feels like you were maybe part of like a society that is very hard on you, so there are so many other places in which you can actually be connected to the people around you and not have to like feel that it's all structured in a way that is harming for your mental health. There are places in which you can disconnect from the world. Maybe this is a confirmation for you to live in a place apart from the noise, in more like in a way that feels more connected to nature. And this is also for you to grow a garden, to start like growing some plants, and maybe helping pets, help anyone. Like act from your heart. If you feel like you can control your life, you can actually control the way you act on your daily life by helping others, by like carrying on with your legacy of kindness and love and pure love for others. And I think that whatever you think the government is not providing for you, I think this is a confirmation for you to actually start something that will help others. I think this is what will fulfill you. something that you will create that will work with other people that you want to help out, be it animals, stray animals, maybe kids, maybe people, old people, anyone. And you can be do it on your own, and in time find your people, find your team, and love will win at the end. Okay, but this is like more like following not a thought but action. This is time for you to act, to follow your highest goodness, because there's so much in your heart that you haven't been doing for so long, and it's now for you to act on, right? Yeah, wow, so many things that you are missing out because you thought that you couldn't really do much for this world, because you thought the government or someone was telling you, no, this is the you're only restricted to be this way. But no, there are so many things that you can do that are really close to you, that they are at hand. They are at hand. So it's not about having lots of money. It's just having that peace in your heart that wants to be like because you know that no matter how much work you do, it's not about the amount of work you put on. That the wealth is not related to the amount of work you put on. It's all about how much energy and soul and confidence you put on your work. That makes all the difference. And I think that you've been acting with so little energy that you were getting so little. But now as you start doing things that actually make you feel happier, that make you feel connected, reconnected again, I feel that you will then realize that you will actually feel more youthful. You will actually, sometimes you're feeling like you're wasting your time. No, this can be like a huge beginning. It doesn't matter how old you are. You will feel like you are really young. That your life you have just started. Okay, that you haven't missing out, been missing out. That now it's the time for you to act on your highest quest in love, and you will find people that will think like you. Yes, this is really a reading for the people that thought that their lives were not moving anywhere, and they were like trying out so many things and nothing was working out, and they were waiting and tired of waiting, and felt that you were actually life was escaping you or something, but actually inside, right inside, in some part of your heart or your being, there was a hope that something will. And it's like you were like really pausing your life because nothing that interesting was happening, but because you knew something great could happen at some point in time. I think this is the confirmation of like you finally coming out of like your sadness and realizing that this is the moment to act on your highest good, and you don't need that much. You can just start to be the guidance that you needed, the leader. You are the leader here. You need no one to lead you. You're the one with the great ideas, and you will be reunited with people with the same kindness, people that will help you. This other person, the person that will meet you, it feels that they were doing little by little as well. They were helping other people in the way that they could. And you were like, no, how am I supposed to do anything and I have nothing? But this person had little to nothing. So it is possible. It is possible. You really feel like a very young spirit. Like this is one of those lives in which you are like starting to realize how much power, how much potential there was. And yeah, it really feels that you've been sleeping your way through so much in your life, but no. People always find you. animals, anyone, they will always find you because they know your kindness. And you will know that in your generosity you will grow. In giving your anything, you will grow. And you are always young, you will always be youthful. You don't need not to worry about the time passing you by, because you will always be like a kid having fun in this life, and you are most likely to live a very, very long life. A very long life. Take life as they come. It's just what you make of every moment of every day. No need to worry about the times that pass. That's in the past. Make your life starting now with all that you have. There's so many things that you can do with little or lots or much that you have. There's always gonna be something to work on, to help. But really, this life was for you to enjoy, to feel connected with. And it's not like you cannot achieve like bigger goals. Yes, you can achieve them all. You can even be the main leader. But the thing is that you had to lead your life every step of the way. At every decision, you were supposed to be the leader, the number one in every decision that you make, and no being guided by anyone. No one else's voices were like, no one else's voice was gonna needed to be like more important than yours. You're supposed to follow your own guidance, whatever you wanted to do, and trust yourself, because there's so much generosity and kindness and love within you that you can follow through and be connected to more amazing adventures. And the final message that I hear for you is that this will start like very in a pace, really slow pace. But as you start going, this will start to like tuck, tuck, tuck. Feel like a horse and you're unstoppable. And this will be like a lot of fun. Okay? Yes. Really, life will be filled with surprises. The thing is that you need to enjoy this moment fully. Whatever you can do in this moment, make it the biggest moment in your life. Yes, wherever you are, you can create something, you can have fun, you can just feel good. Make it feeling good the most important thing in your life. And so everything will follow, okay? Yes. If you feel that you have so little, with whatever you have kind of find out what you can do with what you have, because everything has so much potential. You can make so much from so little, from anything. You can extend it. Can make it like a game. And this is kind of like very creative, because someone was the big planner here, and of course there's no much space for you in their game, so you are supposed to be the creator of this game. You are the one who is the one creator in the game. So this might be related to people who wants to actually work with like computers or make games, literal games. Really. So you are very smart. You're smarter than you think. So thing is that you can learn something new whenever you're ready to do it. And this card is coming up because it's even if you are supposed to find the most wonderful things in life, it's all about how you enjoy every step of the way. Okay? So yeah, it's perfect timing, of course. Take it easy, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning to another one of my videos. I really wish you all the best. Love you so much. You know you can book a private reading with me. Just find me on Moonlight Comedian on Instagram, so we can set you a date for your reading that will be filmed and uploaded to a private link. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can check the other piles as well. So I'm going to see you on the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.